Good morning and welcome back to another weekly vlog. It is Monday today and I already feel like you know what I'm doing. If you've been watching my vlogs for the past few weeks, all I've been working on is my dissertation because it's due in about 2.5 weeks now, so really soon. And I've been trying to set kind of mini deadlines for myself, so 3 days to finish my data analysis chapter, 3 days to finish my lit review, my introduction, etc. And this week my aim is to finish my discussion, I think. Well, actually write my discussion. I haven't actually written it at all yet. And my conclusion, which I also haven't written. I'm thinking of renaming the next 2 or 3 productive uni diaries as dissertation diaries because that is pretty much all I'm going on about at the moment. So I understand that this might not be very interesting to anyone that's not doing their dissertation right now. So today I'm going to start writing my discussion because last week I finished my data analysis, which is just the simple reporting of your results. So the result of this test was this, the result of this test was that. Whereas the discussion, I think, is explaining more of what those results showed. So explaining the relationship and linking it back to your literature review to see if it supported previous findings. So hopefully this section shouldn't be too difficult to write because data analysis was really difficult to write because I just didn't know how to report my results in the correct way because different referencing styles require slightly different reporting styles and I just could not find an example of how to report the specific statistical test that I'd done. So that whole section is pretty much just one big guess, but at least with my discussion, I'm pretty sure it's basically up to me what I'm writing in it because it's my interpretation of the results. So I'm gonna head off to the library today. I don't have anything else on today as far as I remember, so it should be a solid focused library day. It is 8:20 and I am honestly exhausted. I managed to do 6 solid focus hours of dissertation work today, which is really good, don't get me wrong, but I still feel like I need to be doing more because everything I'm doing is just taking me way longer than I originally anticipated it to take, so my whole schedule just keeps getting pushed back and pushed back. I think the most challenging thing though about doing a dis, in my opinion, is the constant mental battle of it. On a daily basis, I fluctuate between it's gonna be fine, everything's gonna get done, to just being completely overwhelmed and not having an idea what I'm doing. And this is my 4th year of uni now, so it's also hard to keep motivated because you've done so many assignments by this point that you know it's gonna get done in the end, but it's a case of making your life easier on a day-to-day basis by doing as much as you can every day rather than leaving it all till the last minute. But then my motivation at the moment is literally so low to do it. I could not tell you why I'm not motivated to do it because it's literally due in 2.5 weeks, but getting myself to the library every day and actually writing the words out, despite how it may look on the vlogs, is really challenging. But on a more positive note, I'm nearing the end of my data analysis now, and I also started my discussion today, and it was the first time today where I actually looked at my work and thought, you know what, this is actually pretty good. I mean, it's probably all wrong. Like, this is my data analysis we're talking about, so probably my weakest point of the whole dissertation. But just for the first time, I looked at it and thought, this looks like a proper piece of work. So we are getting there, slowly but surely. And now I'm gonna take some time to finally chill before doing it all again tomorrow.
plastic bag.
No!
Aww. They're really nice. This one's fine.
What's this? Oh! 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 Get it!
I know this is the most I've ever handwritten in years.
Oh, that's really cute. Thank you.
Hey Lydia, happy birthday!
Oh my god.
Happy birthday, Lydia!
Oh, that's so cute. Oh.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Oh my god, it's a corgi!
That's it.
Good morning, it is Wednesday today and it's also my 22nd birthday. It is also here. Unfortunately though, the dissertation grind does not stop and I've got so much to do, so I am going to try and do a little bit of work today, but I'm gonna take it a bit chiller, and I'm also gonna try and throw some exciting things in there. And by that I mean potentially working somewhere different, potentially getting a humpet for lunch, which is those hummus bowls that I really like. So, you know, I'm really treating myself today. No, I am actually celebrating this evening though with my housemates. We're going out for dinner, which should be super lovely. And obviously last week I had puppy yoga, and I also went out for a meal with Sid. I'm coming down with a bit of a cold though, because someone gave me one. I have not been ill at all this semester until now, which is my birthday and 2 weeks until my dissertation is due, so just about the worst time. My plan for this week, as I mentioned a few days ago, was to do the discussion of my dissertation, but I've actually realised in order to do that I've got to have my literature review finalised, because a lot of the discussion is linking back to the literature review. So yesterday I was looking back at my draft literature review that I submitted back in February, and none of it is relevant. Like, it's so bad. It just goes on so many tangents, and now that I've done my data collection and my data analysis, I realise how many tangents are in it, so there's very little of it that I can actually use. So at the moment I'm essentially just rewriting my literature review, which is the biggest section of your dissertation, so it's a little bit stressful that I'm essentially doing that from scratch again. So that is why I need to be doing a little bit of work today, because I just know that I'm going to feel so much better having done something and then celebrating in the evening, rather than taking the whole day off and then I'm not actually sure what I would do. I'll celebrate when the dissertation is over. I'm good, thank you. Yeah, I don't really feel any different because it's kind of like a normal day.
Open air, side by side we sway there in all the colors. Summer love, lonesome love, folded on the lawn chair in all the colors. Summer love.
Okay, I've finished doing my makeup. Actually really happy with how it turned out, and this is my birthday fit. I'm obsessed with this little corset top situation. It's from Under the Stories. I wore it on Sunday when I went out for a meal with Sid, but it's too cute not to rewear. I feel like it's just a birthday top now. These are my classic jeans. They're from H&M and they're from the Divided section, which I think is their teen section, but I've got two pairs of these now in different colours. They're just the perfect wide leg jean. Then, because I thought they matched the top, I've got my Comme des Garçons Converse on. And then I think I'll probably just wear my North Face coat and take my classic black Guess bag. You might be able to tell I am losing my voice though a bit now, which is the worst timing. My throat feels so sore, but I am really excited for this dinner. It's been ages since we've been out as a house, so this really feels like a treat.
Summer love.
Good morning, it is Thursday, and as you can tell by my voice, I am not feeling the best this morning. I am losing it, so I'm gonna keep this little intro short. I had such a nice evening last night with my housemates. If you're ever in Leeds, the tapas place that we went to, I think it was called Ambiente Tapas. I've probably pronounced that completely wrong, but it was amazing. I'd literally never heard of it before until one of my housemates went recently, but it's in a lovely location. The restaurant is so nice and the food was incredible. And if you're vegan too, they had a whole little list of vegan tapas, which I feel like is quite rare because obviously a lot of the dishes are traditionally kind of meat based. So instead they have all the kind of traditional tapas but with vegan chicken, there was vegan chorizo, vegan meatballs. There's something about birthdays though, I don't know if it's just the adrenaline and the excitement that makes me so tired. Like I literally didn't even really drink. I had a singular glass of wine, so it's not like I'm hungover, but I almost feel like I'm hungover just because of how tired I am. But we've got to press on, although now I'm reaching a kind of funny point where I obviously need to keep going with my dissertation, but I also really don't want to burn myself out because that's going to make my cold so much worse and then I'm not going to be able to do anything at all. But I've got a physio appointment this morning, so I'm gonna go to that and then head to the library and crack on with my literature review. I'm hoping to have it finished in some form by the end of tomorrow. Straight to the library instead it is. I just rang my physio and was like, I've got a cold, I'm not sure if it's best for me to come into the surgery. So I've rescheduled that for next week now. Everywhere. This was not a good idea. As you can see, today has just not been my day. It got to about 4 o'clock this afternoon and I was like, I'm just gonna have to call it a day even though it still feels quite early. I had a super productive morning. I did a 3-hour work block, which is quite a long focus time for me. Normally I aim for 1 or 2 hours kind of straight working, but I was feeling pretty good. I was feeling pretty motivated, so I went for 3, got loads done in my literature review, so that was super good. But then after lunch during the afternoon, my motivation just went like this, and by the time it got to 4 I was like, I'm not actually doing anything. And I was gonna stay till 5, I was gonna stay till I'd done 6 whole hours of work, but then I was like, I'm just doing that for the sake of doing that. And I feel like over the years I've got a lot better at kind of learning my limit, and I just knew that realistically I had met my limit for the day regardless of the fact that it was 4 o'clock. And obviously because I'm a bit ill, I don't want to push myself unnecessarily. I've still got time to do this dissertation. It's not the end of the world. I still had some really good focus time in the morning. Yesterday I received this huge box through the door and it's from Holland & Barrett. And when I tell you I fangirled, I did not know this was coming, but I've been getting into my kind of wellness health for a while now, so I'm a big Holland & Barrett fan and I love all the kind of thing that they've included in this box, so I thought I'd run you through it in case you were interested too. So firstly, we've got some Bio and Me porridge oats. I really like this brand. I use their granola. I think I've showed that in a few videos before. We've got some Rescue Remedy spray. I think you spray this in your mouth, like on your tongue. Shall I try it out? How do I do this? Ah! It doesn't taste too bad, to be fair, and I think it's just supposed to relax you. So I'll let you know if I feel any different in a few minutes time. We've got a candle. This smells so good. I'm definitely going to be burning this soon. I think it's eucalyptus in it that I really like the smell of. We've got some kombucha. This is specifically a focus kombucha, so I'm looking forward to trying this. It also says it's got adaptogens in it, which is interesting. We've got some B vitamins. I'm probably going to have one of these now actually because I'm just trying to get in all the vitamins I can right now. We've got some lavender sleep spray. I'm gonna give this a spray as well. Ooh, that's really nice. This is a brand called Mia Roma. We've got some pineapple and papaya. I think that was supposed to go with the porridge. Some omega-3 tablets. These are really good for brain health, although I don't think these ones are veggie. I think they've probably got fish oil, yes. But you can get veggie omega. Flax seeds are actually a really good source of veggie omega. We've got a moisturizer. This is a Vita Skin One Vitamin B Blemish Control Moisturizer. Got some eye cream, some vitamin C eye cream. I really like this brand actually. I've used a couple of their products before. It's Q&A. So I'm definitely gonna be trying this because I'm nearly out of my Ole Henriksen vitamin C eye cream. And then finally we've got a good old notepad and some pens. So thank you very much to Holland & Barrett. You've truly stocked me up for my dissertation and for this illness that I've got right now. It's come at a very good time. I think I'm gonna end this vlog here because honestly I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to speak tomorrow. I'm really losing my voice, and I'm also heading down to Nottingham for the weekend to see my family, and I don't think I'm gonna vlog it. So I hope you enjoyed this weekly vlog, and make sure to like and subscribe for the rest of the dissertation diaries. Also follow me on my Instagram and TikTok. I've been posting a bit too frequently over there recently to say that my dis is due so soon, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!